is Madam IS Academy, and today we are going to see March 2021 current affairs. And in this current affairs we have already seen, in our last video we have already seen 40 current affairs, and in this video we are going to see from 41. So let's get started. First one is Atmanirbhar Niveshak Mitra. Atmanirbhar Niveshak Mitra is launched by DPIIT, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, which comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and this is under the Invest India Agency. This project is under the Invest India Agency. Invest India Agency started in 2009, and it is a non-profit India. It is a non-profit company. So it is a non-profit venture which is started in 2009, and Atmanirbhar Niveshak Mitra will be useful for the domestic investors because it gives information about the clearances and the approvals that are needed in a business. So Atmanirbhar Niveshak Mitra is launched by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, which comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and this Atmanirbhar Niveshak Mitra is under the Invest India Agency. Invest India Agency is a non-profit venture which is started in 2009, and it is useful for the domestic investors because it gives information about the clearances and the approvals that are required for a business. Then Adani Ports is going to develop the West Container Terminal in Sri Lanka. So it is in news. West Container Terminal as well as the East Container Terminal of Sri Lanka is in news. We have already seen East Container Terminal while we were seeing February current affairs, I guess. So you can refer to my February current affairs also. So now West Container Terminal is in news. Sri Lanka has given a letter of intent to the Adani Ports to develop their West Container Terminal, and that is why it is in news, and it is based on both build, operate and transfer basis, and it is a public-private partnership, and it is for a period of 35 years. So Adani Ports is going to develop the West Container Terminal, and it is based on build, operate and transfer basis, and it is a public-private partnership one, and it is for a period of 35 years. So these are the things which are relating to West Container Terminal of Sri Lanka. Then we have Great Indian Bustard. Great Indian Bustard is a species in news, and we should know the status, IUCN status as well as the schedules in which it is located. So those are the things which are important for species. First, the IUCN status is it is critically endangered, and under the Wildlife Protection Act it is under the Schedule 1, and under the sites it is under the Appendix 1. So it is a critically endangered bird which is under the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act, and under sites it is under the Appendix 1, and it is the state bird of Rajasthan, and in Rajasthan it has a breeding population in wild. In wild it has breeding population only in Rajasthan, and even in Rajasthan it has breeding population in wild only in 2 districts, and those are Jaisalmer and Barmer, and it has some protected areas. The protected areas for the Great Indian Bustard are Desert National Park Sanctuary, which is located in Rajasthan, and we have Rollapadu Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Andhra Pradesh, and we have Karera Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Madhya Pradesh. So Great Indian Bustard is listed as critically endangered in IUCN Red List, and it is under the Wildlife Protection Act Schedule 1, and it is under the sites Appendix 1, and it is the state bird of Rajasthan. Only in Rajasthan it has a breeding population in wild, and the protected areas for the Great Indian Bustard of Desert National Park Sanctuary, which is in Rajasthan, and Rollapadu Wildlife Sanctuary in Andhra Pradesh, and Karera Wildlife Sanctuary in Madhya Pradesh. Then we have CIPRI report. CIPRI report is something which is relating to arms import and arms export. So the arms importer, the greatest arms importer, the largest arms importer in the world is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the largest arms importer in the world. It is number 1. The second largest arms importer is India. India continued to be the second largest arms importer in the world, and the largest supplier of arms to the India is Russia. So Russia is the largest arms supplier to India, and the second largest arms supplier to India is France. This is for the 2016 to 20 period, but in 2011 to 2015, US remained the second largest supplier of arms. Second largest supplier of arms to India, but now US became the 4th largest supplier of arms to India. US is in 4th position, and the 3rd position is for Israel. So CIPRI report deals about the arms import as well as the arms export. CIPRI report tells that Saudi Arabia is the largest arms importer in the world, and the second largest arms importer in the world is India, and for India the largest arms supplier is Russia. So Russia is the largest arms supplier for India, and the second largest arms supplier for India is France, and the third largest arms supplier for India is Israel, and the 4th one is USA. But in 2011 to 15, US remained the second largest arms supplier, but now US is in 4th position because we have reduced the imports from USA. Then we have Baralachha Pass. If there is some pass which you are seeing, see the state in which it is located, because they can ask these things and match the following. So Baralachha Pass is located in Himachal Pradesh, and it is in the Zanskar range, and it acts as a natural water divide between Baga river and Unam river. So these are the things which are relating to Barala Chapas. So Barala Chapas is in Himachal Pradesh and it is in Sanskar range, and it acts as a natural water divide between the Baga river and the Unam river. And we have another one pass which is important, that is Nathula Pass. Nathula Pass is in Sikkim. Then we have a bill. That bill is National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management Bill. National Technology of Food Technology, National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management Bill 2019. Bills are not very important for your UPSC prelims exam, but it is important for mains exams. Just know what it is. So this bill will confer a status of national importance. This bill will confer a status of national importance to 2 food technology institutes, and those food technology institute, one is in Haryana Kundli region. It is in Haryana Kundli region, whereas another one is in Tanjavur of Tamil Nadu. So these are the things which are relating to this bill. This bill is recently passed in Rajya Sabha, that is why it is in news. So National Institute of Food Technology Entrepreneurship Management Bill 2019 was recently passed in Rajya Sabha, and this bill will confer a status of national importance to 2 food technology institutes. One is in Kundli in Haryana, another one is Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu. Then we have Project Rehab. Project Rehab is something that is relating to both elephant as well as bees. This Project Rehab is by the Khadi and Village Industries Commission. We have already seen Khadi and Village Industries Commission. So it has released a cow dung paint. We have seen it, right? So a cow dung paint was released by Khadi and Village Industries Commission. We have seen many projects of Khadi Village Industries Commission. So it is recently in news and it is often in news. So Khadi Village Industries Commission has initiated a project called as Project Rehab. Project Rehab stands for Reducing Elephant-Human Attacks Using Bees. Reducing elephant-human attacks using bees. That is called as Project Rehab. In this Project Rehab, it is a submission of the National Honey Mission. So it is a submission of National Honey Mission. National Honey Mission is also by this Khadi Village Industries Commission, and this Project Rehab will use bee fences, and this bee fences will protect humans from elephant attacks. So that is what in Project Rehab. So Project Rehab stands for Reducing Elephant-Human Attacks Using Bees. So it is an initiative of the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, and it is a part of the National Honey Mission, which is also by the Khadi and Village Industries Commission. And in this project, they produce bee fences, and this bee fences will be used for protecting humans from elephant attacks because elephants are afraid of bees. Then we have highest railway bridge. India is going to have the world's highest railway bridge. That is very important. India is going to have the world's highest railway bridge. The world's highest railway bridge is going to become on Chenab River. It is going to be on Chenab River, Jammu and Kashmir, and it is going to be 359 meters above the Chenab River bed, and it is going to be 35 meters higher than the Eiffel Tower. And earlier, China is the one which had the highest railway bridge, but we are going to surpass China's limit, and we are going to become the world's highest railway bridge. So it is in news. So world's highest railway bridge is going to be on Chenab River. It is in Jammu and Kashmir. It is 359 meters above the Chenab River bed, and it will be 35 meters above the. It will be 35 meters higher than the Eiffel Tower. So these are the things which are related to highest railway bridge. Then we have LGBTIQ freedom zone. European Union has declared itself free from. European Union has declared itself LGBTIQ freedom zone. It has 27 blocks, and out of these 27 blocks, 23 blocks are recognizing the same-sex unions, and 17 are recognizing, it is 16. 16 is recognizing same-sex marriages. So 16 is legally recognizing the same-sex marriages, whereas 23 out of 27 is recognizing same-sex unions, and therefore they have said European Union as a LGBTIQ freedom zone. So it will promote the freedom to live and also publicly showing their sexual orientation. So LGBTIQ freedom zone, European Union, in which 23 out of 27 have recognized same-sex marriages and 16 have recognized the marriage of the same sex. And then we have International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA. IRENA stands for International Renewable Energy Agency, and it releases a report. Because of that report, it is in news, and that report is called as World Energy Transition Outlook Report. World Energy Transition Outlook Report. This report is released by IRENA, and it was founded in IRENA is founded in 2009, and the headquarters of this is located in Masdar City. Masdar City is in Abu Dhabi, and it is an intergovernmental organization which deals about the renewable energy, and it is the first international organization that exclusively deals about the renewable energy. So it is important. So International Renewable Energy Agency releases World Energy Transition Outlook, and it was founded in 2009, and its headquarters is in Masdar, Abu Dhabi, and it is the first international organization to exclusively deal about the renewable energy. So these are the things which are relating to IRENA. Then we have Central Motor Vehicles 5th Amendment rules. Central Motor Vehicles 5th Amendment rules. It is relating to automakers. First point, it is relating to automakers. If the automakers fail to detect the defects voluntarily, then they may have to pay a fine of rupees 1 crore. Say if they are selling 3000 units, and in this 3000 units, if 20% of the units is going to have same defect, say brake failure. Let us take brake failure. It is the common defect which we know. If 20% of the vehicles are having brake failure as the defect, then government would make mandatory for a recall. So that is what said in Central Motor Vehicles 5th Amendment rules. So Central Motor Vehicle 5th Amendment rules 2021 is for the automakers, and if the automakers fail to detect the defects of a vehicle voluntarily, then they may have to pay a fine up to rupees 1 crore. And if 3000 units are sold, and in this 3000 units, if 20% of the vehicles have same defect, say example brake failure, then government will call for a mandatory recall. So that is what said in Central Motor Vehicles 5th Amendment rules 2021. Then we have Indo-Us Science and Technology Forum. Indo-Us Science and Technology Forum first came as an agreement between Government of India and the United States of America. Now it is a bilateral organization, and this bilateral organization is under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India and the US Department of States. So it will promote science, technology, engineering, innovation, etc. So Indo-US Science and Technology Forum, IUSSTF. So IUSSTF first came as an agreement between Government of India and the United States of America. Now it is a bilateral organization. This bilateral organization is under the Department of Science and Technology, India, and the United States Department of States, US Department of States. And it will promote science, technology, engineering and innovation. Then we have Go Electric campaign. Go Electric campaign is by the Ministry of Power. Go Electric campaign is by the Ministry of Power, and the objective is to create awareness about the electric vehicles and the electric cookers and all that. It promotes the usage of electric vehicles, electric cookers, etc. So Go Electric campaign is by the Ministry of Power, and it promotes the usage of, it creates awareness about the electric vehicles, electric cooker, etc. These are the things which we have seen in March 2021 current affairs. We will see rest of the current affairs in our next video. We are in a series of completing 1000+ current affairs in 20 days. So for that, subscribe to My Lemonade IAS Academy. Thank you.